Good morning, everyone. I am Anna Fabrina from Indonesia. I am studying Magister of Public Administration Study Program, Faculty of Social and Political Science, Universitas 11 Maret, Surakarta. It is an honor to be presented in this international conference on agriculture and environment 2020. And this record title is Collaborative Governance in Solving Problem Air Pollution in Indonesia, a systematic literature review. In the first introduction, air pollution can negatively impact plants and ecosystems. The effects of air caused by physical farmers, cigarette smoke, and other have an impact on respiratory disorders such as asthma, ICSAE, and lung cancer, and have an impact on decreasing oxygen in the human body. The government with the private sector and public in collaborative with efforts to prevent air pollution. The legal basis for air pollution in Indonesia is the Regulation of the Environment in accordance with number 12 of 2010. Air pollution can negatively impact plants and ecosystems. Humans are the main cause of air pollution. They do a lot of activities. One of the consequences of air pollution is forest fire in the province of Kalimantan and Riau. Smoke from these fires can affect the health of residents such as respiratory problems. Indonesia is one of the countries with the highest pollution level and is ranking 20 out of 243 countries in the Air Quality Index. Indonesia, the population density in big cities can make air pollution bad, as Jakarta City, Medan City, Surabaya City, and etc. In this research, there are previous studies that the government, as a policymaker, has made various efforts to overcome the problem of air pollution in Indonesia. The basic question is how to control collaborative governance in efforts to solve air pollution problem in Indonesia. And the purpose is to analyze the collaborative governance process in controlling air pollution in Indonesia. And the second theory, theory about collaborative governance by Ansel and Gas. Collaborative governance is governance that brings together public and private stakeholders in a collective forum with public institutions to engage in consensus-oriented decision-making. An opinion by Emerson, collaborative governance is a response to the failure of the policeman. Citizens jointly develop and adopt a common understanding regardless of their identity, fight, and motivation. And the three method. Step 1, qualitative research method using a literature review study method. And step 2, in searching the data, the order uses international and national database, where the order only focus on searching scientific journal. The databases are Science Direct, Terror, and Friends. Then, to search for journal, it is done online from the Google Scholar database. And step 3, to find more relevant and specific data, the order uses four keywords, namely collaborative governance, air pollution, and Indonesia. And research and discussion, the first from Bakhtiar et al. The first research was conducted in the city Padang by taking samples of ozone gas at 52 points in the city Padang. Regarding this resource, the air pollution condition in Padang city is below the quality standards stipulated in the regulation of Republic of Indonesia. There are several factors that affect the concentration of ozone gas, namely meteorological and transportation factors. Air temperature has an effect on meteorological factors. The impact of air pollution causes various diseases such as respiratory diseases, cardiovascular disease, and diseases that can attack other parts of the body. The result of study Malanurvita and Mesaro. The impact of air pollution causes various kinds of diseases such as respiratory, cardiovascular disease that can attack other parts of the body. From the result of research related to air pollution from the transportation sector, reaching around 16%. This can be obtained from the effect of air pollution in the transportation sector such as motor vehicles and human health in the city of Bandung. According to the result of a study conducted regarding environmental disasters in the social ecology system, due to industrial losses that causes environmental damage, an adaptive approach is urgently needed. Approach to public governance, collaborative and adaptive. Then the result of research related to the collaborative role of governance in environmental pollution efforts, namely research conducted in Surabaya City, requires a good governance perspective when effective government action in public affairs are carried out. Regarding the good governance perspective in implementing it is policy governance actors such as the government, the private sector, and the community are involved through a governance perspective so as to create a constructive and harmonious relationship between the three actors. Basically, the principle of good governance refers to such responsibility related to the decision-making process and implementation of the policy. A study by Malanurvita and Mesaroh conducted in Tangerang City on air pollution control related to the efforts to prevent, restore air quality and countermeasures show that the central governments, local governments, and those in charge of a business by making police and managerial practice, success in controlling air pollution can be seen from four criteria of organizational effectiveness such as adaptation, integration, motivation of members, and production. The conclusion about article is collaborative governance in this study is very relevant to be applied to problems related to air pollution in Indonesia. Wise released on a stakeholder pattern, what involves the private sector and the government. The role of the private sector has been seen starting from responsibility, organizational effectiveness such as adaptation, integration, member motivation, and production manual. The government as a stakeholder has used several policies to minimize problems related to air pollution. And the last, thank you.